if you're looking at this paper on the other side, you're gonna fold these two together. Do we call this a hamburger fold? I don't know. It's been a while since I was in kindergarten. Okay. So what do you think we're looking at today? Any guesses? Divisibility rules. Awesome. Okay, so we are going to figure out some divisibility. But before we do that, do you guys know what kind of the opposite of division is? Times. Multiplication. Very good. So I want you to go ahead and flip to the back here. I know it says glue this side. We are just going to try and as neatly as possible take some notes in this space here. So I want you to mostly just follow directions right now, okay? Are you ready? I'm going to put a 0 right here. And then I'm going to put a 1 next to it. Notice I'm leaving a little space. And I'm gonna leave a little space and make a 2. And then a little space and make a 3. And a little space and make a 4. And then 5. And then 6. 7. 8. We're just gonna go to 10 today. Well, let's maybe we have room for 11, maybe we don't. If you don't have room for 11, that's okay. If you get at least a 10, I'm happy. I know some of you write very big. So just try and write as neatly and as small as possible here so that you can read it and it is very clear. Yeah, you gotta leave some space. It should look like mine. You should be using the width of the paper. You should have it stretched out nice and wide here. If you did not do that and follow those directions, go ahead and take a second to fix that. So typically I would start with 0 right here, but I'm kind of gonna skip 0 on this side just to save some room. So I'm going to write a 1. Notice this is not under the 0, but right along the edge. Did you leave any space there or no? If you didn't, it's probably okay if we skip that 0 row. So if you have to write under there, that's fine. But I'm gonna squeeze this in. These, I don't feel like you need quite as much room. 5, 6. I might get to like 8 here before I'm running into this glue this side thing. I think maybe you might get to 9, maybe you might not. You got to 6, we were running way too big then. All right. So guys, if you're having a hard time writing, you need to 1, slow down, which means I will try my best to slow down. And 2, write more, because the more you write, or the more you play with Play-Doh or slime, I guess maybe Play-Doh isn't cool when you're in middle school. I don't know. I think Play-Doh's still pretty cool. So here, if these numbers are under the 0, you're just going to skip this part. But if I have 0 ones, I have nothing, right? So 0 times 1 would be 0. If I have 0 twos, I still have nothing. If I have 0 threes, I still have nothing. If I have 0 groups of 4, I still have nothing. If I have 5 groups of 0, I still have nothing. If I have 6 groups of 0, I have nothing. If I have 7 empty bags, I have nothing. If I have 8 empty pizza boxes, I have no pizza. right? So 0 times anything is what? 0. So we should know that. If you want to, you can kind of draw a line here, but usually these lines just start to make our thing look messy, so we're kind of gonna avoid that. Now, if I have one group of 1, how many people would I have? 1. If I have one group of 2, how many people would I have? 2. If I have one pizza with 3 pieces, how many pieces do I have? 3. If I have one cake with 4 slices, how many slices do I have? 4. 4 slices. If I have one cake with 5 slices, I have 5 slices. If I have 6 cakes, how many cakes do I have? 6. It's just each one is 1, right? And then we're really just counting right here, right? Notice that's counting by ones, right? 1, 2, skip a few. I'm just kidding. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can do that. So if we can count down, we're also going to count across. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, take a second, make sure you're caught up, you get the right idea. Listen, I know a lot of you know where we're going right now, but I do not want you to go ahead, okay? I want you to stay with us because I want you to start seeing some things that I'm going to be pointing out to you that may or may not be obvious. I don't know. All right, anybody need another second? We're okay? When you were in kindergarten, we used to count by 1s a lot. We used to count by 5s a lot, but probably the next easiest one after counting by 1s was counting by 10s, right? So if I come over here to my 10s column, I'm gonna start counting by 10s. I already have a 10. What comes after 10? 20, and then 30, and then 40, and then 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. Now, I know this is not the most beautiful thing. We probably should have had a grid, but we're just kind of thinking about multiplication by counting, right? We can count. So we just talked about counting by 5s. Can you count by 5s? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So that's what we're going to do here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Remember, we're trying to be neat. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And you know it would be 50, 55, 60. Hopefully you can count up to 100 and beyond by 5s. So far, so good? That's not so bad, right? Now, if we can do it down, we can also do it across. So we're going to say 5 is already there. 10, 15, 20, 25 is already there. So we're going to jump to 30. 35, 40, 45, 50, and some of you might have 55 and beyond there, I'm not sure. All right, so we can all count by 1s, we can all count by 10s, we can all count by 5s. What about by 2s? Can we count by 2s? 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate, right? So 2 is already there for us, so we're going to say 4, 6, 8, 10 is already there for us. So 12, 14, 16, 18, right? So that's going down. If we can go down, we can count across as well. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is already there. So 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 is there, and then we have 22. Take a second, make sure you're getting caught up. Remember, the goal is to be able to read our handwriting. So we can look back and see this. All right, so do not go ahead. Stick with me. First of all, let's go back a second. What do you notice about our tens? What do they all end in? 0. They all end in 0. How about our fives? What do they all end in? 5 or 0. Okay. Now our twos, they're a little bit tricky, but there is also a pattern here, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 0. 2, 4, 6, 8. What do you think comes next? 0. 2, 4, 6, 8, 0. So if we see a number that ends in 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0, we can divide it by 2 evenly. What do we call numbers when we can count by 2s? Even. Well done. The other ones, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, those are what? Odd. So you need to know what even is. Even is I can have a partner if I'm split, right? If I'm 2, there's 1 group of partners. If I'm 4, there's 2 group of partners, right? If I'm 6, there's 3 groups of partners. All right. This is where it starts to get a little bit challenging, but let's look at 11s. Yeah. Also, so 11, and then I have a 2, 2. So what do you think the 3 spot is? 3, 3. And then 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Those ones are just helpful to know. I don't really think those follow a pattern. Well, actually, that's not true. I think it's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's kind of like counting by ones, right? All right. I have lots of songs. You guys know Jingle Bells? Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. That one? All right, so jingle bells, jingle all the way. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 27, 30, and we're done. Hey! Right? Can you do that? All right, sing it with me. Ready? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 27, 30, and we're done. Hey! I can't hear you. Ready? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 27, 30, and we're done. Hey! Oh, come on, guys. We'll just keep doing it until you're all singing with me. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 27, 30, and we're done. Hey, have you guys ever seen Elf with Will Ferrell? Is that Elf? You know how they're like trying to get the Christmas spirit and the dad's still not singing and he's like, "You're not singing." About to come and start prodding some of you. You're not singing. Are you ready? Ready, Celeste? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 27, 30, and we're done. Hey, oh man, guys. All right. So if we can sing that, we can write these out, right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15's already there. 18, 21, 24 and 27, 30, and we're done. Hey, so if you haven't written those down already, it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 27, 30, and we're done. Hey, we're gonna go across now. Ready? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 27, 30, and we're done. Hey, that was pretty good. Let's look at our 3 pattern. All right, notice, here we are. We have 3, we have a 6, we have a 9, we have a 2, we have a 5, we have an 8, we have a 1, we have a 4, we have a 7, we have a 0, we have a 3, if we're looking at it. That is not helpful, right? But when we start trying to look at what we could do with the digits, what do these digits add up to? There's just a 3, right? So they add up to 3. What does this digit add up to? 6, 9. How about these digits? What's 1 plus 2? 3. What's 1 plus 5? 6. What's 1 plus 8? 9. What's 2 plus 1? 3. What's 2 plus 4? 6. What's 2 plus 7? 9. What's 3 plus 0? 3. What's 3 plus 3? 6. So these digits, if they're a multiple of 3, which means we can divide them by 3 evenly, right? We can divide them by 3 evenly. The digits add up to 3, 6, or 9. These add up to 3, these add up to 6, these add up to 9, these add up to 3, these add up to 6, these add up to 9. So when we're checking divisibility in a little bit, that is going to help you. All right, are you ready for a new song? This is not Christmassy, but you know this one. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and 36, 40, 44. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and 36, 40, 44. I can't hear you. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and 36, 40, 44. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and 36, 40, 44. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and 36, 40, 44. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and 36, 40, 44. Now we can go across. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and 36, 40, 44. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and 36, 40, 44. Hey, we got it. Now we have a very small area that we still need to figure out, right? Dun, dun, dun. Have no fear. 6s are here. Back to, oh, you know what? Before we do that, let's look at our pattern here. 4, 8, 2, 6, 0. 4, 8, 2, 6. What do you think comes next? 0. 4, 8, 2, 6, 0. So if it does not end in a 4, 2, 6, 8, or 0, which are all even numbers, it's not divisible by 4. And you are going to learn a little bit more than that in a little bit. Yeah, you should have it off and put away during the school day. All right. So our twos end in an even number, our fours end in an even number, and now our sixes are going to, guess what? End in an even number. We're back to Christmas. You know, deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Jolly now. No? Okay. Ready? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, and 42, 48, and 54, 60, 66, and 72, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, and 42. Yes? Can you do that? Yes. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, and 42. 48 and 54, 60, 66 and 72, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36 and 42. I don't even hear Josh singing now. Hang with me, Josh. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36 and 42. 48 and 54, 60, 66 and 72, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36 and 42. I think that's a little bit more difficult. Ready? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36 and 42. 48 and 54, 60, 66 and 72. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, and 42. All right, let's go across. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, and 42. 48 and 54, 60, 66, and 72. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, and 42. We are getting closer and all right, now look at these. 6, 2, 8, 4, 0. 6, 2, 8, 4. What do you think comes next? 0. 6, 2, 8, 4, 0. Remember we talked how they're all even? They're just in a different order than our twos and fours, right? Okie dokie, we're getting up there. 7 is not very pretty, but I think, yes, I do have a song for you. I do have a song. Frere Jacques, or are you sleeping, Brother John, Brother John? Oh, am I that bad at singing that I'm giving you a headache? 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42 and 49, 56 and 63, 70, 77, 84, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42 and 49, 56 and 63, 70, 77, 84. Let me hear ya. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42 and 49, 56 and 63, 70, 77, 84, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42 and 49, 56 and 63, 70, 77, 84, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42 and 49, 56 and 63, 70, 77, 84, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42 and 49, 56 and 63, 70, 77, 84, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42 and 49, 56 and 63, 70, 77, 84. Woo! Now, we don't have a ton left, right? We have eights. Look, let's look at this pattern before we even fill them out. 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. 8, 6, 4, 2, and then 0, right? And this way is pretty much done. 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. All right. Show 8. Guess what? I've got another song for you. This old man, he played knick-knack on his thumb with a knick-knack. How do I call on the doctor's office is calling? This old man came rolling. All right, bro. This old man, he played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack. Patty, I give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Yes, no, yeah. You know this song? Oh, we need to learn these songs. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, and 72, 80, 88, and 96. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, and 72, 80, 88, and 96. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80, 88, and 96. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, and 72, 80, 88, and 96. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, and 72, 80, 88, and 96. Hey guys, just like all of math, you're going to learn it by doing it. So if you're not doing it with us, you are not learning it. So let's do it together. All right. We only have one spot left. If we can do all these things, we don't even have to worry about nines. Look at that. These are like threes. They are kind of wild and crazy before they start over. But listen, I have another song for you. Yes. I think. No, maybe I don't. Oh, you're in luck. I don't have it right now. Oh, all together now. Oh, man. All right. These are like threes in that they add up to to 9. They add up to 9. How's that? 9 adds up to 9. What's 1 plus 8? 9. What's 2 plus 7? 9. What's 3 plus 6? 9. What's 4 plus 5? 9. What's 5 plus 4? 9. What's 6 plus 3? 9. What's 7 plus 2? 9. All right, now look at this pattern. There's a 0 in the tens place. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do you think comes next? 8. How many more do I need to add up to 9? Just 1. 9 times 9 is 81. All right, so you've seen some patterns. All right, I am going to pass out some crayons for you to color in. Well, I think I might just have markers. Do I have crayons? I'm not sure. I have colored pencils and markers. I'm going to pass those out. You can make this pretty. And then tomorrow we are going to look at the visibility. So don't color in these numbers, but these big numbers you can color in. The word rule you can color. These big things you can color here and just make it pretty and relaxed. And I'm going to play some of my favorite counting by number songs for you while we do that. I won't play myself, although I do have some videos of myself singing those songs for you if you want to, check those out. Like, subscribe, and comment down below, right? All right.